So in this video, I'm going to go through how to start a crypto mining business that can earn 100,000 US dollars or more every single year. And to get started, let's go through why it could be a good idea to start a crypto mining business in the first place. Well, first of all, it can work from anywhere in the world, so you can work remotely. Secondly, there's very little time investment that's actually needed. The majority of the income from the business can be passive. Third, you can use it as an additional revenue stream of monthly income. Fourth, by having a business, you can potentially pay less taxes. If you set it up without having a business, you are limited to how many expenses you can have. Whereas if you set it up as a business, an actual registered business, you can usually deduct more expenses, such as hardware expenses or things that you buy for the crypto mining equipment. You can use all of those expenses to reduce your tax liability. And finally, it can actually be a fun project for you to be involved with. Now, just as a quick disclaimer before we start, this video is not providing any financial advice. And before you do anything, be sure to do your own research. Now, let's go through how you can actually start a crypto mining business step by step. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is select a crypto project or multiple crypto projects that you believe in. So it could be things like getting involved in PlanetWatch or Helium or MatchX, or a variety of different crypto mining projects that allow you to generate a monthly income. Now, if you're not sure which projects to go for, I have a video that goes through my best 5 crypto mining plug and play devices that can give you an idea of some of the best projects that you can do right now to start earning passive income. So the first step is really about researching what would be the projects that you think have the biggest potential, and then getting involved in those projects. Once you've done the research and you've decided which projects you want to go for, the second step is to start building an income stream for yourself. So in other words, you need to actually invest in whatever mining equipment that you need to get in order to start generating income through the project that you've decided to go for. Now, let's just say as an example, you decided to use Helium, PlanetWatch, and MatchX. From those 3 projects alone, you can get paid $30,000 a year in passive income. And again, if you want to learn how this works, be sure to watch this video that I've recorded right here that goes through how you can do that in more detail. So once you've started generating a yearly income of $30,000 a year in passive income through crypto mining, the next step is to start scaling up. So you have to ask yourself, how can you take your $30,000 a year and how can you scale that up to $100,000 a year or more? So the next step is really all about scaling up by adding partnerships. So when everything's working for you, you can say to other people that you meet, and maybe you could just start with family and friends to begin with, but you could really talk to anyone and you could say, hey, this is what I'm working on right now. You can see how much I'm earning every single month or every single day. And if this is something that you want to do as well, maybe we could work something out. So that's why I recommend you only do this step once it's already working for yourself. It will be much easier for you to talk to people and show them what it is that you're already doing and get them to partner with you and do something similar. Now, once you've got someone's interest by showing them what it is that you're doing and asking them if they'd like to do something similar, you can give them 2 options. You can either say, number 1, I can point you in the right direction of how to set this up yourself. And they can go and do the research. They can watch all the YouTube videos and different articles and things like that and figure it out by themselves. Or if they don't have the time or they don't even want to take the risk to learn how it all works, then you could say, or option 2, I could do everything for you. And we just split the profit 50-50 or 25-75 or however you want to do it. So that way it's a win-win situation for everyone involved. Now, let's just say you split the profit 50-50. If you help them set up different crypto mining projects that earn $30,000 a year, that means you'd be getting $15,000 a year in additional income. And if you find 5 people to do this with, you can multiply $15,000 a year by 5 people. So that would give you an additional $75,000 a year. Now, if we add the $30,000 a year that you're already getting from your main income stream, that would mean you can get $105,000 a year from your crypto business. Now, if you don't want to work with other people or speak to friends or family members, there could still be other ways for you to scale up by thinking creatively. For example, if you have your own office space, you can use some of those areas to plug in your crypto mining devices. For example, the indoor PlanetWatch air quality devices that pay you for sharing your air quality data would be perfect for this. Or if you already have properties that maybe you rent on Airbnb, you could also install these crypto mining devices in those properties for an additional monthly revenue stream. And if you want to be really creative, you could even try contacting other people who maybe have their own Airbnb properties to see if they'd be interested in some kind of 50-50 partnership. Or you could do all of the above if you want to really scale things up and turn this into a proper business. Now, doing this does take some time, so it really depends how much time you want to dedicate to this business. If you just want it to be a side project where it just gives you a little bit of extra income, then maybe you just talk to a few people and you maybe just talk to some family and friends about this project and you can set up a partnership with them. But if you really want to scale it up, you could split the profits with as many people as you like, because remember, to do what you've done is not easy. To set up a crypto mining business, it does take time to research how it all works. So you make it really easy for the people that you partner with to earn additional income, and you take a percentage of the profit as a result. Now, I actually know other people that are doing this exact strategy, and they're splitting the profit 75-25, which means they keep 75% of the profit and they're doing all the work and they're taking on all the risk. And the other person gets 25% for really doing nothing, for just letting them use their house and location for the crypto mining projects that they're involved with. Now, so far, I'm sure everything sounds very good, but I do want you to be aware of the risks involved in starting a crypto mining business. Now, with any business, there are always going to be risks, but I believe that with a crypto-related business, the risks may be even higher. So before you decide this is something you want to do, keep in mind the following 3 biggest risks with this sort of business. Risk number 1 is that the price of cryptocurrency can fluctuate greatly. So if the price of the cryptocurrency that you're earning decreases, you could then earn less money. On the other hand, the price could also increase and you can earn more money. The thing is, no one really knows for sure what will happen in the future. But you should definitely take into consideration that there is a chance that the cryptocurrency you have invested in doesn't go higher and instead it goes lower and you lose a lot of money. So I'd only recommend investing what you can afford to lose and investing in the projects that you believe have long-term potential. Risk number 2 is that the project's rules could change. So something could change in the mining projects that you're involved in, which could affect your earnings. Unfortunately, with this sort of business, there are many things that are out of your control. For example, if you're involved in helium mining, you might start out in a great location. But over time, if more helium miners join your area, it could become oversaturated and your earnings could go down. Risk number 3 is that the projects you're involved in could fail. Now, many crypto mining projects are still in their early stages. So if they don't succeed as planned, all the mining equipment you bought could be worthless. Now, in my opinion, and this is not financial advice, I believe there is a greater chance that the projects will be successful rather than fail. So personally, I'm happy to take on that risk. But in your situation, you need to weigh the risks and rewards for yourself and come to your own conclusion. So hopefully this video gives you a good idea of what you need to do to actually build your own crypto business. In a future video, I'll also be explaining how you can use your crypto business to pay less taxes. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.